Hey folks, how you doing? Nice little different intro there, wasn't there? And there's a reason for it. Now, something you probably don't know about me is I'm a big fan of Games Workshop's games, especially their Warhammer 40,000 game. Or should I say the world of Warhammer 40,000. It's set in the 41st millennium, where humanity is beset by aliens, demons, just all manners of threats. That's not to say humanity is all that great in the future either, because humanity is still, well, if anything, they're even worse. They are worshipping the God Emperor of mankind who sits upon a golden throne, and yeah, it's all just great settings for war games and miniature painting. And that's kind of the issue for me. I love the lore, the artwork, just the style of it is brilliant. However, I never really got to grips with the games. They were bit over bloated for my liking, and you kind of had to have massive armies that cost a small fortune, and my painting skills aren't that great, and yeah, I just didn't have the money to pay for a full army. It was out of my grasp. Though, as I said, love the lore, read a lot of the books. But one day, back in 2018, Games Workshop did something that was kind of fantastic for me. They released a smaller scale version of their Warhammer 40k game called Kill Team. It was a game played on a much smaller board with about 5 to 10 models on each team, and I really liked it. The rules were really simple, implementing one of the best versions of the 40k game, which was I think 8th edition. Much simpler to play and a lot more fun. And I did play it. I played it a lot. I did a lot of local tournaments and campaigns and actually did really well in them. Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. It was probably my favourite thing Games Workshop have done. They have done a new version of it in recent years. I gotta be honest, not played it. They've overcomplicated it, I think, but as an idea goes with smaller scale war games, I still really like it. But yeah, as I said, they've changed it, so I haven't played it in ages. So I've kind of put Games Workshop and Warhammer out of my mind for a while now. Thing is, a year or two ago, probably a bit more than that now thinking about it, McFarlane Toys got the toy license for Games Workshop's products, or their universes, and they started releasing Warhammer 40k themed 7-inch action figures, and they look really, really good. I've been tempted to get them, but they just look so fantastic, and they're not expensive either. Like, you can get them for under 20 quid in most stores, and they look fantastic. They're heavy, they're hefty. They released them pre-painted. They're fully articulated, by the way, so that's great. But as I say, they released them pre-painted, where you can buy what they call artist-proof ones, where you get to paint it yourself. They're done in Games Workshop grey plastic, and they look fantastic. And I recently had a really, really stupid idea. What if I take those McFarlane 7-inch figures and combined it with the version of Kill Team I played, and, well, played Kill Team using them? It would involve making a Kill Team out of McFarlane figures, so yeah, going up from the 28mm scale to the 7-inch scale. And I think it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to doing it. The question comes, like, what Kill Team am I going to do? Because there's a lot of options in that book. I've played as quite a few of them, but I'm limited by what figures McFarlane Toys have done. And I've been umming and ahhing over it for several months because of that reason. But now, luckily, McFarlane has solved my issue. He's released 2 Chaos Space Marines, a basic one, pre-painted, and a Sergeant in the artist proof unpainted version. They're both unique sculpts. They've got like the same base design, but they've got different shoulder pads, different greaves, different weapons, different chests, different backpacks, different heads. And yeah, that's kind of decided it for me. I'm going to do Chaos Space Marines. Heretic Astartes, the superpowered soldiers of humanity turned against humanity and worshipping the dark gods of chaos, with all the gory, gribbly details and really great opportunities for sculpting and painting. I'm going to do them. My idea is I'm going to buy 3 of each of these 2 figures. Hopefully we might get another one in the future, but my plan is 3 of each. And I'm going to swap the parts between them to make them all unique and use them to make a kill team, which I'm planning to do a aspiring champion, the leader, a guy with a plasma gun, a specialist gunner, a guy with a autocannon, an even bigger specialist gun, and 3 regular Chaos Space Marines. Not entirely sure what to give them. I'll probably give them their usual loadout of a bolter, maybe one or 2 with more close combat leanings. I don't know yet. I have to figure it out, because I'd have to make the weapons for them myself, because the regular model comes with a knife and a bolt gun, not a chain sword and a bolt pistol, which is what I'd need. But, I can probably figure it out. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to make that kill team, and I've already started. I managed to pick up the artist proof figure, and I've done some work on him. I wanted the aspiring champion in the kill team to have a plasma pistol and a power fist, and the mark of Khorne, which basically means he's a bit of a close combat nutter. And so I set about converting the figure, and as I think you can see, it's worked out really well. I've used chains and sculpty, milliput, to add in extra details, and I'm actually really proud of how he's turned out. I'm really proud of how he's turned out. He's all glued in the joint, so he's no longer posable, but he's set like a giant miniature. I plan on painting him. I'm not quite sure how or in what colours yet, though. But as you can see, he looks really good. I've stuck him on a 6-inch base. It's a cake stand one. It's thick cardboard. I'll reinforce it a little bit when I'm finished, but it works really well. And I've used slate and stones on the base. It's got some real heft to it. The sculpt work I've done is I've took a horn off the head and put some mutated eyes on there, which I think looks really nice. I've used those chains to attach his plasma pistol to his side as a sidearm. The thing I'm most proud of doing is the main weapon. I took the power mace that came with him and turned it into a 2-handed power axe, or demonic power axe, which I will use in game as a power fist, because a power fist is a large, highly powerful but very slow to use weapon, and the same could be said for a big chunky 2-handed axe. The top of the axe is done out of wood, which I've cut out. Actually, no, my dad cut out for me, and I've sanded to shape, sculpted on possessed demonic detailing. It's kind of less like a metal axe and more like one made from 2 large pieces of bone. Think more along the lines of Monster Hunter or the giant weapon Nightmare uses in Soul Calibur. Of course, plenty of chain around the place, because chains are one of the things that Khorne uses in its iconography. And yeah, I'm really, really proud of this. The head and the shoulder pads and the backpack can be removed for painting, and it's not yet stuck to the base because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the colour scheme of the base yet. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to painting these, and I'm going to do a full kill team of them. And I'm going to document each one I do on the channel, and hopefully I can get this one done. I'm also going to look at doing some 10-inch scale terrain, or 1 to 10 scale terrain. That's going to be interesting, because figuring out the size of a board with this, I need like 4 times my usual. The boards I film on are like pasting tables. I need at least 4 of them to make a kill team board that's kind of playable on. So it's going to be a big terrain project as well. And as I say, I'm going to document it all on the channel. My next big issue really is deciding how I'm going to paint these guys, because there's a lot of different Chaos Space Marine colour schemes I can go for. I haven't decided yet. If you've got an idea of what one I should do, just leave a comment down below. So yeah, that's it folks. This was just a video to let you know what I'm doing and what my big project is going to be moving forward. I hope you like it. Well, I hope you like the video, and I hope you do like what I'm going to do. If you do and if you did, yeah, I think that's how that works. Yep. Please leave a like, leave a comment with any suggestions, ideas. As I say, just I'm really umming and ahhing about what colour scheme I should paint these guys as. So if you've got any ideas, leave that down below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe for hopefully some regular updates on this project and, of course, reviews as well. So that's it, folks. Until next time, I want you all to stay safe, stay sane, and keep on rolling. And I'll see you all next time. Ta-da!